in case you haven't heard of Glif, Glif is kind of like an umbrella brand that represents a suite of interoperable apps and tools for the Filecoin network. And this is really exciting. In the next week or two, we're about to like formally launch a revamped version of all of our apps. And so today I'll show you a sneak peek of mostly the Safe, but you'll see a few of the other ones in the process. And also on the down low, like these apps are actually working and available on mainnet. So if you want to test them out, you can hit me up and I can give you the links. Anyways, so let me share my screen on the Glif Safe. And you might be wondering, well, what is the Glif Safe? And the Glif Safe is a multisig wallet. And in case you don't know what a multisig wallet is, it's just basically a simple way to put it is it's a more secure way to self-custody your crypto because it can enforce a minimum number of approvals in order to do anything with the funds that multisig owns. That I heard myself say it sounded kind of confusing, but I think it'll make more sense as we go through the demo. And so today, we can go through the process of creating a simple safe together with some rules. The rules we'll make is that it has two owners. And in order to do anything with the funds in the multisig will require two approvals, one from each owner in order to execute a transaction. And lastly, like we will be spending some time waiting for transactions to confirm. So in that time, like I'll pop around, I'll show you some other things and also try and answer some questions. So without further ado, I'm going to log in with MetaMask to the Safe, which is a new feature that was made possible by MetaMask Snaps. I won't have time to go into that, but I can point you to a blog post where we wrote more about it. And so when you log in with MetaMask, you are given more than one individual Filecoin wallets to log in with. So here I have 5. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the Safe with this default wallet. And I'm going to add my second one or my account 1 as the second owner. And that way we can abide by the rules that I said at the beginning of the demo. So I copied this address just so I have it handy. And I'm going to select this address. I don't have a Safe ID. I want to create one. So I'm going to add a second signer, which is my other wallet. I'm going to change this number of required approvals to 2. That means we both have to approve a transaction in order for it to execute. And then let's add one Filecoin here. Vesting is not something we could talk about on this demo. It's a little long, but also noticing the UI could use a little bit of a cleanup. That always happens on demos. You find things that you just didn't notice. Without further ado, I'm going to approve this transaction with MetaMask. You can't actually see that window, I'm realizing, but I got a little pop-up just like you would on Ethereum. And here we're waiting for the Safe to get created. And this is our block explorer. You'll see this transaction is pending. Let me show you the new apps home. These are all the apps that we're going to launch. They're all available on mainnet already, just at a different domain. And we're just sort of cleaning up those little UI things, doing some peer review, like security audits and stuff like that. Another cool thing is that all of these apps are actually hosted on Web3 storage. So you can use our domains, but you can also go right to the GitHub. And every time, I just released this an hour ago, we can actually visit the Glif wallet directly from Filecoin, which is super cool. This transaction is still pending. Oh, that seemed to go through. But here, let me see. The Safe sometimes takes like a few extra confirmations before it will show you your Safe address. So just in a minute, this should confirm, and then we can move on with the process. And so what we're going to do is once we get our Safe address, we'll be able to log in. There it is. So let me grab this. This is our address. I'm going to pull it up in the Explorer. So we'll see it's a multisig. It has one Filecoin. We have no transactions yet. And so let's log in. And so you can see I have no transaction history. There's no open proposals for the Safe. So let's go and create a proposal by attempting to withdraw one Filecoin to the original wallet that I created this multisig from. So let's put in one Filecoin and let's go ahead and approve it on MetaMask. So ta-da, now we have a transaction pending. The cool thing here, we actually see that proposal pop up in the Explorer without refreshing. That makes me so happy. That was really painful to make work well. And so we can keep this up as well. The apps are on mainnet. We're just kind of crossing the T's and dotting the I's and just making sure everything is really tight and there's no sort of like loose ends. And then we'll put it out, I think in probably, I like to give myself more time and the team more time. So I would say 2 weeks publicly, but internally, I think we could launch it tomorrow. So anyways, we just saw this transaction to propose a withdrawal. We saw it go through. We see it's been included in a block. So while we wait, let's go and log out and log back in as a second owner. So now I'm going to log in as the second owner here, this account 1, with the same safe address. And we should see that I have a proposal that requires my action. And it's to transfer 1 Filecoin. And so I can go in here, we can look at it, right? Like it's been proposed by the other owner. It needs 1 more approval until it executes. And this is the parameters of that transfer. And I can go ahead and approve this. And we see here, approving this transaction will cause it to execute. And voila. So now we should see, once that transaction confirms, the safe's balance should go back to 0. If I pull up this wallet, its balance should go up to 21. That's basically the demo. Really excited to put these new tools out, and there's some other fun features that are coming down the pipeline as well. So yeah, that's basically it.